Hello guys and welcome back to this amazing channel. This is Abhinav. Recently I got a chance to interact one-to-one with Rajat Jain sir, who is a software engineer at Microsoft. I got this opportunity through Preplaced where I booked a free trial session with Rajat Jain sir and discussed about all my doubts regarding interview preparation and my future strategies. Sir, help me to know how I can prepare in this current scenario of hiring freeze and layoffs to get a better opportunity of job and internship. Also, sir, help me how I can prepare well in my internship to get a PPO offer. You can check out the complete session with me and the sir in the next part of the video. Please do comment your favorite part in the video. Thanks.
Hey Abhinav, hi, welcome
Hello,
to
sir.
this trial session.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's start from my introduction, then we can have yours, and then we can start with the more trial session and questions. So my name is Rajat Jain, and I'm currently working in Microsoft India. So basically, I'm a full stack developer. Have worked with other companies and with the startups in the past. So I do mentor students voluntarily to help them out in their career things, right?
Okay.
So even I have few cloud certifications, basic cloud certifications, and like have lot of students in getting placed in their life. Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
like, what about you?
So, yeah. First of all, thank you, sir. Thank you for the time. And I'm Abhinav Awasthi. Currently, I'm pursuing BTech in Information Technology from
Hmm.
HTTU Kanpur. And I'm also having SD intern offer from LinkedIn, and I will be joining this summer LinkedIn as a SD intern. Other than that, I have my skills. Like I'm doing some of one stack development. I have some project on it, and along with that, I'm also more into competitive programming and code support courses, CSS.
Great, great, great. So let's first go through your profile. Let me quickly check it out. So as you can see on the screen, your profile is visible here. So here you are doing BTech from IT. You are a full stack developer, I can see, and your goal is into the FANG based product based companies, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you mentioned you need more guidance on how the interviews are in the real life and some basic guidance to convert my internship to a PPO. Definitely. So, like, I have a little question here. So, how you get your current placement? Is it through college campus or any other opportunity you got?
No, this is off-campus opportunity. I applied through a link, and then there was a coding round, and through that, I just got this opportunity from LinkedIn.
Great, great, great. Then we have like, I have appeared a lot of mock interviews and research a lot about companies visiting my campus. Okay, then we have some interview readiness program, which we can fill it out as we move forward. Okay, so like before more moving forward, like do you have any other high level question for now other than just how to convert your PPO to a full time things, or like basically how to get a PPO from your internship,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
because sometimes PPO are also of two types, like pre-placement offer, it is condition based things, like if you do something then you will be converted, and something is like you just got internship, then you need the placement offers, right?
yeah.
So like what kind of thing you have?
Yeah. So currently, like I have the internship offer only. Currently, like it's not any PPO thing. But
Okay.
I just wanted to know that how I should perform in that internship, like give my best, so that I can convert that internship offer into a PPO. Like I can get PPO from from LinkedIn. Along with that, like according to current scenario, like currently layoffs are happening and the industry is not going well, and there's lack of opportunities also. So I'm also like in that phase, I'm not getting that full-time opportunities, like how to apply. And because of this, competition is also very high. Like people are not doing system design also, full stack also, DSA also, web development also. So like I'm also confused with that thing, that what to choose. Like doing all the things is sometimes very confusing. Ki system design or DSA or development. So like I'm just confused with this thing. Ki how to land a full-time job? What are the most required things?
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct, correct. I know like there are a lot of things we are doing, but the important thing we should never forget about the basics. So see, every programming language is a basic of something, and it's after that it's just about in what stack you are. Like someone is in the machine learning, someone is in full stack development, but few people only focus on the front end, few people only focus on the back end. So it's just about the stack thing, in which stack you are. Also, like we are not sure in which team you will be working on, and you will be working on front end or back end of something, but that is separate, but that is skills. But something which everyone should know, that is about programming fundamental concepts and those things, right? So first of all,
Yeah,
what company think about like why company give internships, and why like they like treat you and they see your progress and then give you offers, right? I mean, basically we need to understand that process. So this is my own perspective which I am telling you, like which I feel personally, and I have worked with the like as an intern in Amazon as well, right? So basically companies try to see like, are you a worthy candidate, are you able to full your full potential into that? Because see, when you go from a college, you are just a fresher there. Like companies don't know, like, will you be able to handle that much pressure, or will you be a grateful asset to the company or not? So maybe in for companies, internship is a good platform to like get the experience out of it. And also, because you are a fresher, you are just going to it is also like little bit better opportunity for the freshers to get into the industry through internships, right?
yeah,
Because company generally don't expect that much thing as a SDE. Like same with the intern, like they don't expect like intern to be doing the same work which SD2 may be doing, right? So like, yeah, like it's a kind of win-win situation for both. Interns are also like kind of little bit free hand there, like yes, okay, we will get to know to reach about that environment, how that environment is, and those things, right? And for companies also, they can also try out the candidates, like yes, like this candidate is doing good, and yeah, like maybe if you continue working with such a pace and they think yes, you are a worthy candidate, then they also give PPO offer. Now it also depend, in sometimes in some companies PPO offer uh, do have another round of the interviews same as the fresher, but it's just about you got better opportunities to get the interviews, means that resume screening rounds or other screening rounds are cut off, you directly get interview opportunity. So it depends on company to company, like in which company you are going there. So this is the perspective like about internship, and what is each for, like from the perspective of candidate, from the perspective of the company, I guess.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was just like focusing key what I can give my how I can give my best in that internship so that I can get that
Yeah.
opportunity for full time also.
Yes.
So
So, like,
yeah,
as you are preparing for any full-time opportunity, you should also prepare, like, keep on preparing in the internship phase as well. For example, suppose you don't have internship opportunity right now, so you will be preparing for full-time, right? So, how you prepare for a full-time, that whole path, you should also take care side by side while doing the internship as well. Because at this
yeah,
time you don't have job in hand, it's just
yeah,
internship. So, like,
yeah,
keep practicing this thing, keep your resume updating, make your brand, make your profile on LinkedIn, right? Like LinkedIn is a new resume nowadays. Do certification course, and here like I do like train people for their placements and different things. Like we generally have 1 month program in which we cover connect like 1 or 2 times, and I can answer your doubt side by side. Because in internships also, what happens sometimes, you will get some typical situations how to face that, like behavioral based things which we say, right? So many candidate come to me like, sir, how to like get out of this situation, how to respond to this situation. So those things are matter, like you need to be prepared very well for that. Because yes, in internship you will be facing challenges, and yes, it is actually good that you are facing challenges. It means the companies want you, then only
yeah,
you are getting the challenges, right?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I was just focusing on that, like because exactly I cannot just rely on this thing. Yeah, after that I will get the people. I have to prepare for full time also, like side by side,
Yes.
because after 6 months I will be also appearing for my campus placements too and for the
Mhm.
other too. So like that is also a major point. In the 6 month, how I have to plan my journey so that at the last I can land up a full time job. So that's also a like big doubt.
Yes, that planning is absolutely required. So as I again mentioned, with doing work, so you can see like you are working in a college or you are like learning in a college, you need to spend some time in your exam assignment. Like that time is now taking the company maybe little bit more, and some extra time whichever you get, you need to spend on your interview preparation side by side. It's not like you can leave that preparation anywhere, right? So like resume updation is an important process nowadays. Like see, like even at this stage of time, I keep on like updating my resume with new skills what I am doing, because resume, I feel like it is not a just single time process. You need to refine your resume, polish it side by side. Like are you the same image reflecting in the resume or something
Yeah,
different, right? Because
yeah,
at the time of like interview, or whenever some resume go to a suppose HR or suppose an interviewer, they don't know you. So it's just your resume which give your reflection there. So it's a very important piece of paper you are having. And if you
yeah,
see, like if you feel like you need help in your resume as well, so we can have a dedicated section on resume as well.
yeah.
So like
Yes.
how many interviews have you given, like real world interviews till yet, or not?
Uh, I think I have given like 3 or 4 interviews, like of the first round, technical round,
Hmm,
out of which one was cleared, which was of LinkedIn also, and
hmm,
one was of a startup that was cleared, and I got that internship there also. But yeah, I have appeared for like I think 5 or 6 interviews, but I got
hmm,
rejection from 3 or 4. So that was it. And if we talk about the coding rounds, I have appeared in more than 10 or 12 coding rounds, and I
hmm.
got rejections and some exception like that. So
Okay. So maybe like you need little bit mock interviews as well. Maybe like something you are lagging there, you are not able to
yeah.
catch it. So
Exactly. Like in mock interviews, like interviews also, like sometimes I stuck with the problem, so I'm not getting in touch with the interviewers. That happens sometimes. So yeah, guidance there is also very much required.
yes, yes. So, like, I guess a few things I can again repeat. So, one is resume building, your LinkedIn profile building, other is your mock interviews, and one is the path which you should focus main on. For example, like you are doing side by side internship and then preparing for interviews. You cannot spend all the time on interview preparation as well. So, you need to be very, very focused there, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
only do these things. Yes, these are important for the interviews. Other things like some general skills or like project skills you will be learning in your internship as well, right? So maybe you don't need to do some extra projects. It's up to you how you want to divide your time, right? And in which tech stack you are getting the interest. I can see you are a
yeah,
full stack developer, so hopefully you are interested in this thing only. But some people say I like more data science things and playing
yeah.
with pandas, numpy. So it's like tech stack. Like different people are interested in different things.
Yes, yes, exactly. So like I was just thinking of case like I think a guidance for a period of 3 or 4 months where someone can like guide me throughout my interview
Yeah.
preparation for the full time. So that is also a part like thing because that is very much required. Sometimes what happens
Hmm.
is that you are giving your best, you are making hard work, but it's not in the right direction. So
Yes,
that
yes,
happened
yes.
to me with me a lot now. So
Correct.
yeah,
So yeah, like in life it happens. Even I try to find my mentors time to time. Like I have this situation, what should I do in this situation, right? So that pressure and stress sometimes
yeah,
come happens. But yeah, it's just very good to find someone, some mentor or some coach, and discuss the situation with them. And because they have experience, they can
yeah,
pull you out from the situation or can guide you, like do something in these things. And yes, you will get fruitful results there.
yes,
So yeah, like I guess you know a little bit about programs, so we can like definitely connect that on the later on. But yes, like any specific thing more you think like you need more interviews, like behavioral based questions or how to work in the industry, anything specific point you are also having any doubt?
yeah, so like I have that doubt. Like currently, like we are building the projects that are some personal projects, projects for resume. But what is the like difference between what we do for our projects and what is the actual work that is done in the industry? Like,
Hmm.
can I be like be ready for the industry work somehow while preparing to the interviews? So I'm always confused ki how people at that big companies work basically. So
Yeah,
that's also a point.
correct. So like actually, there is a lot of difference between doing the personal project and doing work in the industry. So, important thing is about quality of code we are writing. In industry we write very quality code, people review our code, and we need to follow the instructions and standard guidelines of the coding things. But here in personal project we just put some hack. For example, in a HTML button we just need to move this button, either we can use some margin negatives as well, right? Or something else. But
yeah,
in industry, like, we have proper guidance, like we need to structure that element something from the parent itself so that it comes to its correct place. We don't need hacks there that much, right? So this
yeah,
is for one of, like, the important point we have, one, you can say, important difference we have between the real life and personal life projects, right? So also, like, it's a gradual process, and internship is the best way where you can learn these things, because we gradually try to push you to the industry using internships. And yes, with internship generally companies provide some mentor or someone buddy to you, so that they can work with you side by side and can guide you at many stages of the internship as well. So yeah, I guess don't worry that much about it. It's just about doing the projects more. But suppose you are not doing internship, how you can achieve that thing? So for that, what I personally do, I try to contact with some person who is doing some project. So try to do project in teams, not just
yeah,
individual projects. So what happen there, you get to know, like, yes, this person is thinking like this, I am thinking like this, like, which is the best approach. Basically it's
yeah,
about evaluating the approaches, like, yes, this approach is good, let's go with this. Or maybe, like, you can try to find out some startups where people are doing, see, everything I don't do for money. Like, when I was in college, how I started, I just try to find some startups and let's give it a try. I don't need money, I will work on the projects, I just need that guidance on, I want to work on real world projects. And that helped me a lot, and that's why I'm here. Right?
yeah.
So it's just about try to grab the opportunities as much as possible.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I was very confused with that, thinking how the things are done. Like, I'm in the correct path or not? Because that's a question when you're confused with the things and don't
Yes,
have someone to like ask. This is the biggest confusion I think people have. So now it's
definitely.
clear. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, like, don't worry too much about it. Just keep on doing the things. Don't just say like these are worthless or something. If you are even doing your own project, that will have more worth than someone who is not doing any projects. But yeah, like,
yeah,
I guess you are on correct path. Maybe more guidance on more things. If you have any specific question, we can meet after 1 week and we can discuss more about it. Like when
yeah.
you have
Like,
internship start.
I,
Yeah.
I was thinking of like a mock interview because like I'm very confused with the things how I appear in the interview. Am I going to like am I
Yes.
behaving like right or not? So this is the thing which I was thinking.
Yes.
So like we can surely connect for a mock interview. Like I would need that thing, so the guidance regarding that, and also like the
Definitely.
complete roadmap for my interview preparation for full time because currently I don't have a full time offer. So
Hmm.
I'm like lacking this thing currently, and I want this like the how the guidance how to start how to achieve that process. That's also a like thing I was like,
Correct, correct, correct. I agree. I do agree. And definitely I will be able to help you out in that. Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Any other question you have in mind? Any confusion regarding
No, I
any?
think now this was the main thing. Like I was very confused about the how to prepare for that. Like currently I have the internship, but how to convert it or how to side by side also have that thing because currently the scenario is like very difficult. So
Correct.
that was
So
also a part.
basically, conversion is something like you need to give your best. Don't just say it's like time to do some fun, like internships. Like previous internships were different, but these internships you need to do work seriously there. You need to assume that you are working as a full time engineer there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm,
yeah, like, some people say like it's time to fun. That is okay. It's time to fun, but on the other hand, we also need conversion. So, like, be serious there a little bit towards your work. Do the work with little bit professional things, like
yeah.
how you are dealing with someone professionally, that is different than how you are dealing something like in informal way, right? So I guess
Yeah.
this is the just main message I can give you, but it depends on the situation to situation, in which team are you, which role are you, and what project is given to you. So things depend on that. This is the generic answer I have given, but more modified or like exact answer for this, I need more information. I guess I don't. I think you also
Yeah.
don't know right now.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
this was a major doubt I was having about the full time, also how to prepare for it. I
hmm,
think like I got the things covered, but obviously like, I need your guidance like after like
definitely,
some time
yeah,
too in
sure.
my
Like,
every step.
yeah.
Yeah,
So even we can set up some pace, like initially, if you think we need regular sessions, we can connect regularly. Or if you think like weekly or bi-weekly, based on that, we can set up the pace. Like you think you require help sometimes.
sure, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
that will be really helpful for me.
Right. And one more thing I would like to touch, like as you mentioned, like yeah, layoffs are going on. This is a confusion situation we are having. And I guess yes, it is. So all of us are in the same boat. So but what we can do, just give our best, be prepared for the skills, and again set for any other job then. Right.
Yeah,
So this is what we can do in this. But yeah, like if we just keep that thing in our mind, like the situation is worrisome, then it just give us stress and make us hopeless. So yeah, be
yeah,
confident, let's go with the flow and give your best. That's all I can say.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Like it will help me a lot, and it is like, really good.
Sure. Okay. Thank you. Maybe we can connect soon, next week or sometimes and see. Okay, we can connect offline
Sure,
for more details.
sure, sir.
Any
Yeah.
last question?
No, that was all. Like I would like to connect again about it, like, regarding the mock interviews and other step by step guide.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sure,
So
definitely. Great. Okay, Abhinav, all the
yeah.
best and congratulations for your first internship. And
Thank
hope
you.
have a nice day. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.